Greetings, fellow traders. Bob here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Wednesday, March the 10th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, so the divergences continue, and the GameStop saga continues as well, and the bond saga continues. So what a day today. SPX here up 25 points here, still a green monthly chart. Weekly chart, still an inside week as we're kind of getting really close to tagging last week's highs for a potential doji reversal going into this week. We still have, 2.5 trading days left. And looks like our impulsive wave up is working pretty good right here. So if you kind of go to the lower time frames, it looks like maybe this was the pullback. So this is kind of like a little subwave pullback right here, or it could be a subwave, a larger wave up. So, but generally looking okay. The impulsive wave up still looks intact. Let's take a look at the SPY and check out the volume here that we're seeing coming in today. So kind of low here, but again, apparently the bond thing's the big thing today, right? So definitely something to keep an eye on right here. See if we can get any upside action, or see how the auction goes, the node auction goes today. So that could be pretty interesting as well. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. It kind of choppy session today, right? There was a couple good moves. There was a big push here pre-market, right, on the CPI data, which is pretty nice, and that got things going here early. And there were a couple nice moves here, some good volume breakouts, right? But really choppy session. We broke out of a triangle overnight, and now we're forming a fresh triangle here intraday, right? So we definitely want to keep an eye on that here. I'll draw it for you on the MES. And just kind of keep an eye on it right here. So see how it goes right here. Really just kind of chopping between this range. One thing we could do is we can kind of put it here for now, and generally here. This is what I like to call the barracuda setup, right? Because it looks like a kind of a barracuda fish here, right? Just kind of flying, fish head. No, anyway, let's take a look at the Qs and see how it's looking right here. Qs again below the 15 orb, looking bear flaggish going into the afternoon. So definitely something to keep an eye on right here. See if that breaks down. This is what we were afraid of going into today, right? So if we lost, its major geometric level here going into more, we had a bull flag breakout. If we do lose these geometric lines right here, we got a nasty drop below. So we just have to see how they hold on to those levels there. The IWM kind of chopping around this morning. We got a nice little push on the cruise lines. We like CCL overnight. We'll take a look at that chart here in a little bit. But the kind of hanging in there, we're between the 15 order range right now here on the IWM. It's really all about the XLF here today. The XLF was a crazy triangle going into the open right here, and had some real strong relative strength this morning. Now, a lot of the bank stocks really didn't move too much. I mean, they all hit kind of resistance in this area, and they're kind of grindy right now. But the fact that it's holding up right here makes it tough to think that, hey, we're going to have a big market drop unless we really lose, right, that 15 orb high with some authority into the afternoon. And maybe the bond information will give us that type of sentiment. So good stuff there. So let's take a look at Apple and see how it's doing here today. So big Apple below the 15 orb below. We've seen a couple little nice tight triangle breakdowns right here. Not getting a lot of follow through on them. So Apple's one of them. Tesla was a good one too. We pointed out a short on the live stream this morning. Nice breakdown here this morning through the 15 orb below. This is a great setup here this morning, and just a real nice triangle breakdown right here that a member pointed out to us that got us involved in this pretty nicely. So good increasing volume right here, and good follow through the downside. It's coming in and testing the one of the pre-market pivots here. So good stuff there. So that being said, we've got that. Let's take a look at a couple of the other names that we're looking at. So CCL, again, I talked about this last night in the live stream. You can always check the video at the close right here. We liked it bullishly into the open, right? And so, and that's what it gave us. It gave us a nice trade here, a good push here to the open. Didn't get any fall through on it, but it's okay to take profits on that, right? So that was a good one on that. Another one that we like for an overnight for a potential swing was Plug, and that ended up giving us a real nice gap up here this morning, and a good opportunity to take profits with stops here at the low of the opening bar, right? The orb right here. So 30 orb was a good one too. The 60 I think gets a little bit sloppy, right? So we get that going there. So stick with the 30 on that one, but nice stuff there. Genus, let's take a look. This one here is we pointed out some news on this one. Roblox is going public here today, and again, anybody who's a parent and has kids that play Roblox knows that it's a profitable company, or unless it should be profitable with all the money that parents throw into the thing. But it could be interesting right there. But Genus apparently going to have like a Roblox show or something like that on their channel. So got a nice pop off of that today to give a little bit of a move. So that was good too. And one more one here that was pointed out in the group today was RKT. RKT, pretty cool stuff, right? So it gave us a double inside day breakout here today, which was nice. And a member pointed this one out to us here today, and it gave a really nice volume move for a profitable trade here above the 15 orb high. Nice double inside 15 up for a great move. So good stuff there on RKT. So good, we got a couple requests out there. So let's take a look and see what we've got going on. We've got Futu. So Futu again, kind of hanging in there. It's a good move from yesterday. Again, I like yesterday's volume. I like the gap up here today. Don't be afraid to take profits on it. See how it holds the ADMA, kind of going forward on this one. Neo kind of moving along there, pulling back with Tesla. Right, Tesla gave a nice gap up this morning for the momentum move, but now it needs to get constructive and get going. Another one too, Zoom. Again, big upper shadow here off of the ADMA. So kind of interesting that apparently there's a new variant going on in New York, and but apparently stay-at-home name is not really being affected by that one. So PLTR again, same thing, still below the macro geometrical line right there. So just upper shadow here, back to the ADMA, but it did give a little bit of a push here this morning. Snow had some news, some collaboration news this morning, but still forming a double inside day. So just kind of see how it handles those levels there. Boeing turned into something a little bit special here today with some follow through off of yesterday's candle, which was pretty nice. And give me 1 second right here. I need to double check one of my other charts on that one. Yeah, so yeah, it ended up being okay. Would like to have seen a little more volume yesterday, but still got some nice follow through on that one here. So definitely keep an eye on Boeing. And let's see, we got two more here. We got AMC. So AMC again gave a nice pop here, rejected by the daily cloud, and GME similarly. Big rejection right here. Crazy. Oh, wow. Look at those ranges on GME. Good grief. So it gave a good push up right here. Kind of tested the prior drop zone here off the prior inside day. And now it's rejecting the cloud right here. Looks like they're shorting it with some authority here today. So, wow, just kind of wiped out all of the those days' moves right there. It's kind of interesting, right? So, also, XRT was in play today, I think, because of the GameStop. But anyway, good stuff. Really appreciate the request, guys. Hope everybody has an awesome rest of your trading day. We'll see you guys at the market wrap. And until then, stay healthy out there. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.